Just go.
Welcome everybody to today's session, which is fix your back problems. So we start by taking a cushion and just placing it under the base of the spine. And allowing your body to sink down into the mat and onto the cushion. So resting the hands gently on the knees and then closing the eyes. Just taking a few deep conscious breaths down to the stomach. Each time we inhale, filling the body, and then just relax and allow the air to pass out of the body. All the time allowing the body to come more and more in contact with the earth beneath you. And now introducing lengthening the exhale by breathing through the lips. So we inhale through the nose and exhale through the lips. Just continuing with this technique, and each time allowing the shoulders to relax just that little bit more. And feeling the contact between the body and the surface that you are sitting on. Coming up to your mind and expanding the space of your mind beyond the physical limitations of your body. Finding the point beyond your thoughts in the center of this space. And allow everything that surrounds you to simply exist there without judgment, right or wrong. This is simply to watch from this place of stillness, calm, and wisdom. And when you are ready, slowly and gently opening your eyes. Welcome. So today we're going to start in hero position. So we take away the cushion for now. Have it handy if you need to place it between legs or under your ankles. We're just going to come to the back of the mat. Knees together. And as I said before, placing this between the legs or under the ankles if you need to. Or just sitting down onto your feet. Place the hands on the knees. And again, we're going to close the eyes here, but at the same time just lengthening the spine. So from the tailbone to the top of the head. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed, the arms are heavy. If you like to, you can have the palms of the hands down towards your knees, or simply resting the back of the hands on the knees. It's entirely up to you. Again, conscious of how the gravity or the earth beneath you is supporting your body. And then we gently open the eyes. I'm going to come forward with the hands under the shoulders. And we're going to separate the knees to the sides of the mat. Toes together at the back of the mat. We reach out with the right hand over the mat. Just place it onto the mat and bring in the left hand then parallel to the right hand. We inhale and exhale the hips back. So we lengthen the spine. If you need to here, you can place the elbows on the mat or have the elbows straight. And bring the forehead and the nose to the mat and relax the stomach down towards the mat. So you can imagine the lower back also coming down towards the mat at the same time. So allowing your stomach to hang heavily down. Again, supported by the earth energy beneath you. And as I said, if you need to, placing the elbows on the mat if it's too much for the shoulders. Again, we have this conscious breathing through the nose. Just aware of how the body is expanding and contracting each time we breathe in and out. And allowing the relaxation to follow each exhale. Then inhale, coming up out of the position. And bringing the hands back under your shoulders. So we're going to bring the knees in so that they're in a straight line with the wrists, and then look back, making sure the lower legs are straight back from the knees. Curling up the toes and dropping the head down between the arms as we continue into cat-cow. So we inhale, bring in the stomach and the lower back down towards the mat, then lift the head and extend the shoulders as we look up, enjoying the lower back. And then exhale through the mouth and push up. Try and bring the tailbone down between the legs. Inhale, lift the tailbone towards the top of the room. Then lift the head and extend the shoulders, holding the position in the lower back. Exhaling through the mouth, we push up. Maximum extension in the shoulders. Stomach in, inhale, we bring the back down again. Keep the stomach in this time, lifting the head and extending the shoulders. Exhale. Still pushing up with a maximum extension. Inhale, back comes down towards the mat. Lift the head and extend the shoulders. And exhale. And we're going to do this one more time. Inhale, bringing the stomach down again towards the mat. Lift the head, extend the shoulders. So eventually this becomes one movement. And exhale. Pushing up maximum. We then relax the back, relax the stomach muscles, and straighten your feet. Going to bring the knees together in the center of the mat. And coming just a little bit further forward here. Good. And drop the head again between the arms. So we're feeling this stretch in the upper back here. And we continue into second tiger. So we inhale, lifting the head and taking the right leg out straight behind you, parallel to the floor. And then we bring the left arm straight forward. Thumb against the side of the hand, palm of the hand in towards the center, and stretching, of course, from the top of the fingers on the left side down to the toes on the right. Breathe. Point the toe as much as possible here. We then inhale, bringing the left hand to the mat, right knee to the mat, and then exhale the head down between the arms, and again relax the neck. Left side, inhale, it comes up. Left leg out straight again. You can look back here, make sure the leg is parallel to the floor. Right arm comes forward. Again, palm of the hand in towards the center and thumb against the side of the hand. Full extension again. Keep the stomach in. We're strengthening the lower back, giving support. And then we inhale, bring the right hand to the mat, left knee to the mat, and exhale the head down between the arms and relax. We're going to do this one more time. Right side, inhale, head comes up, right leg comes out straight, left arm comes forward. So if you're losing balance here, we can actually move the body quite a bit in this position. Just try to find the balance, spread the fingers out on the right hand, making sure that we have good contact with the mat. Inhale, left hand comes to the mat, right knee comes to the mat, and then we exhale the head down and relax the neck. Left side, inhale, head comes up, left leg comes out straight, parallel to the floor, right arm is forward, again finding this point of balance so we can stretch out from the fingers down to the toes. Good. Don't forget to breathe. We inhale, right hand comes to the mat, left knee comes to the mat, and then exhale the head down between the arms and relax the neck. Now I'm going to bring the buttocks back towards the feet, and as we lift the upper body, hands slide along the mat, up over the knees and back into hero position. So again, relax the shoulders, nice and heavy in the arms, and just aware of your body, especially the back, the muscles that have been working during this position. A few more conscious breaths here, allowing the body to relax down again with each exhale. Good, so we gently open the eyes. We're going to come forward with the hands again under the shoulders. And we're going to reach out again with the right hand over the mat, place the hand on the mat, left hand comes forward, parallel to the right. Knees and feet together here. And we're going to go back first, so we inhale, and coming all the way back, and bringing the forehead as close to the mat as possible. Again, it's just another variation of child. Just taking a few breaths through the nose. And then we inhale, coming up. We're going to exhale the hips forward down towards the mat. It doesn't really matter how deep you come here as long as the arms are supporting the body. And we look up. Inhale. Again, hips come back. Body continues back as we bring the forehead down to the mat. And once again, we relax in this position. A few conscious breaths. Good. We inhale, coming up. Exhale forward again. So you will find that the hips come a little bit closer to the mat each time. It's very important that we support with the arms here, relaxing the back as much as possible. Just a few breaths. Let me inhale. Exhale back. Again, forehead comes down to the mat. And we relax. But each time you relax, I want you to think about relaxing the hips, lower back. You might find it's possible now to get the forehead and the nose onto the mat. And then one more time. Inhale, we come up. And exhale forward with the hips down towards the mat. Looking as much as possible to the top of the room. And so we're going to stay in the position just a little bit longer. It doesn't matter if you can't get the arms straight here, just as long as the body is hanging down towards the mat. Inhale as the hips come up, and exhale back. Good. Don't notice any change, whether it's easier to get the forehead or the nose even closer to the mat or even onto the mat. And now we can extend from the top of the fingers all the way down to the hips, just pushing back just that little bit deeper into the position. We can of course do this with the exhale. So if you like, you can take a deep inhale. Feel how the body lifts away from the mat, and then exhale. And just push just a little bit further back. Good. We're going to bring the hands now back to the knees. And we then drop the buttocks down towards the feet again. And as we lift the upper body, hands come up on top of the knees. And again, we relax, using a cushion or any support that you need between the legs. If you do this often enough, basically you're better to sit on the feet without any problem at all. It's nice and relaxed. Good. So we're now going to come forward with the body and actually lie on to the mat. So you can do this any way you wish to. I suggest here is that you have the top of the fingers just parallel with the short end of the mat. And we're going to drop the body down, bringing the forehead down to the mat. Now use the back muscles here, so feet together in the center, elbows in towards the body and lower arms on the mat. And then we inhale, lifting the head, so we're looking forward. And then we're going to lift the upper body away from the mat without using the arms. So you should actually be able to lift the arms without them pressing into the mat. And then exhale all the way back down. Good. Rock the hips if you like, if you have any tension in the back. And then we inhale, lifting the head, lift the upper body using the back muscles. And again, you can just let the arms rest on the mat, or check by lifting them that you are using your back muscles. And then exhale down. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting the head. Lift the upper body away from the mat. Looking forward, not up towards the top of the room. And then exhale gently back down. Felt so nice. We do 1 more time. Inhale, lifting the head. Up with the upper body. And exhale down. Good. So you're going to come a little bit deeper into this position, or a little bit higher if you like. And we're going to do it in exactly the same way again. It's just this time we're going to straighten the arms. And again, don't worry if you can't get the arms straight at the moment. It's okay if the arms are bent as well. But we start with the back muscles. We inhale, lift the head. Lift, we're using the back muscles. And then straighten the arms. We come into seal position. So again, looking forward, arms are straight. And exhale down. Elbows come to the mat first. Use the back muscles to return to the mat. And take a few breaths. Again, you can rock the hips if you like. And then we inhale, lift the head. Hold the position. Use the back muscles to lift. And then straighten the arms. So again, it doesn't matter if you can only straighten the arms to here. Eventually coming up, so we're looking straight forward. Exhale down, elbows come to the mat first. Use the back muscles to bring the body down. Forehead to the mat. 1 more time. Inhale, lift the head. Use the back muscles to lift first, then straightening the arms. To seal position. And exhale down. Elbows to the mat first. Use the back muscles as we come all the way back to the mat. Forehead to the mat. Now we can move the hands now back so they're under your shoulders. You can look to the right. Make sure the back of the hand is under the right shoulder, elbow into the side of the body. And do the same thing on the left side, elbow into the side of the body. And again, forehead onto the mat. This time we're going to separate the feet out to the corners of the mat. And come into Cobra. And here we're going to use the arms, not the back muscles at all. So completely relaxed in the back muscles. So you inhale, lift the head, and then we start to press with the arms as if you're doing a press up. And eventually, again, we'll be able to get the arms straight, and of course looking to the top of the room. And exhale down, keep the head up, use the arms all the way back to the mat, and then forehead to the mat. Good. Inhale, lift the head, hold this position with the head and neck, and then press the arms as straight as you can, keeping the front of the hips and top of the thighs in contact with the mat. And exhale down, use the arms all the way back down to the mat, and then forehead to the mat. We can do this two more times. Inhale, lift the head. Remember, hold this position so that when we straighten the arms, we end up looking at the top of the room. And exhale down. You're going to find that you can come just that little bit higher each time. One more time. Inhale, head comes up. Hold the position, straighten the arms, keeping the back relaxed. And this time maybe lifting the crown of the head just that little bit more towards the top of the room. Allow the lower back to be as relaxed as possible. And then exhale back down and forehead to the mat. Good. Coming into first crocodile position. Bring the lower arms parallel with the short end of the mat, and either resting the right hand on top of the left or the left on top of the right. We then bring the forehead down to the hands. Again, we can just rock the hips here, left and right, so nice and relaxed in the back. And then completely relax. Good. So we're now going to bring the feet together in the center of the mat. Continue using the back muscles. We're going to do a single leg lift. So we lift the head away from the hands first, place the forehead on the mat, and then bring the arms along the side of the body. Coming into half locust. Nice and relaxed in the arms, so we're not pressing with the hands into the mat in any way. And we inhale, lifting the right leg straight. So keep the knee straight, point the toe out, keep the front leg, as I've said before, in contact with the mat. And then exhale down, placing the feet together in the center. Left side, inhale. Again, it doesn't matter how high you can lift the leg, just make sure you don't lose the front of the hip contact with the mat. And exhale down, placing the feet together. Right side, inhale, gently coming up with the right leg. Make sure the arms are relaxed. Again, you can lift the arms away from the floor if you like, just making sure that you're not pushing with the arms into the mat. Exhale down, placing the feet together. And left side, inhale, left leg comes up. So even if you can't see the foot, be conscious of where it is. And exhale down, placing the feet together. Right side, inhale, right leg comes up. Good. Nice and relaxed in the arms. Exhale down. Feet together, of course, in the center. And then left side, inhale. So you come up with the left leg, hold the position, and exhale down. We're going to do this one more time. Right side, inhale, right leg comes up. Be conscious of what's happening in the lower back on the left side. And exhale down, feet together. Good. Left side, inhale. Conscious, of course, the lower back on the right side now. and exhale down. Very nice. Now we can bring the hands forward again, coming back into the first crocodile position. So make sure both lower arms are parallel, short end of the mat. As you guys look, make sure the arms are parallel, and then dropping the forehead down again onto the back of the hands. And we can move the feet out to the corners of the mat. Doesn't matter if the feet come slightly outside the mat. Again, just gently rocking the hips if you have any tension still in the lower back. And take a couple of somatic breaths now. So we inhale, filling the body with air. And then a long exhale, if you like, through the lips. Allow the body to sink down into the mat. Once again, inhale through the nose, fill the body. And exhale, long exhale. Feel the weight of your body. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Very nice. You bring the feet together in the center of the mat. And here we usually practice flying locust, but we're not going to do that today. I want you to keep the arms in the same position. And first we're going to lift the legs. So you can rest the forehead onto the hand in the beginning. And inhale, lift the legs off the floor, then lift the head off the hands. And again, we want to make sure we're not using the arms, we're using the back muscles only, and exhale down. So feet down and head back onto the hands. Good. There's a reason for taking the feet first. It makes us use the lower back in a different way. So we inhale, lift both legs, then lift the upper body. Again, make sure you're not using the arms here. So it's just a variation, the flying locust. And exhale down, feet down, head onto the hands. One more time. Inhale, lift the legs, lift the upper body. Feel this strength. So we're holding this position with the back muscles. Exhale down, feet down, head onto the hands. And again, we can move the feet out to the corners of the mat. And again, rocking the hips left and right if you need to release any tension from the lower back. Again, feel the weight of your body, the earth beneath you, completely supporting your body. Relax the shoulders just that little bit more. The arms and the hands, even the head and the neck. And then we're going to come up from the mat. So, however you wish to, just coming gently up to the center of the mat and face the long side of your mat. Good. We're going to come into a variation of butterfly. So, keeping the feet, if possible, approximately 10 centimeters away from the center of the groin. If this is not possible, of course, just move the feet forward. And as I said before, in this position, it doesn't matter if the knees at the moment are up in the air like this. You can always support with a bolster or cushions if you need to. And we just hold the feet, and we're going to work again with the back muscles. This time we're going to bring the stomach and the lower back towards your feet. So inhale, bringing the stomach and lower back forward, and then exhale, round the back, almost pressing the lower back or the end of the spine into the mat. Inhale. So nice arch of the back as much as possible. Stomach forward, lower back forward. And exhale, rounding the back. Bringing the chin, if you like, into the chest as well. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. And 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, stomach forward, lower back forward. Lifting this time, top of the head towards the top of the room. Very good. And exhale. Good. You can now come up again into a natural position. You might notice the knees come just that little bit closer to the mat. That's always very nice to feel. And now we're going to basically draw a circle with your spine. So as much as possible, we can go right or to the left, it doesn't really matter. In this particular case, I'm going to go left first and then right. So inhale, forward, and then exhale back. Just a little bit softly breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale forward. Remember, so just writing a circle with the spine. And we keep breathing. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Now this time when we come forward, we're then going to change direction. Exhale back. Holding the feet so we don't lose the balance. And as I said, it doesn't matter if the knees up here, we're still doing the same thing. So just trying to find this circle of the spine. This time we come forward, we just relax. Again, noticing whether the knees are just that little bit closer to the floor. Good, excellent. All right. So we're now going to come into a simple lotus position. And we do this by first bringing the left heel to the center and pointing the toe of the left foot out towards your right knee. And then we're going to place the right heel in front of the left heel, so the toes of the right foot pointing out to the left knee. And we're simply going to go up and down, and here we can use support if we need to. A lot of people can't come all the way to the knee yet, so you're just going to come out and you can support here, and you can take the cushion with you and go to the opposite side and do the same thing. Like I said, eventually the forehead will come down to the knee as the lower back relaxes more and more. So we're going to go to the right side first. So at the moment what I want you to do is focus on bringing your forehead as close to your right knee as possible. And that doesn't mean lifting the right knee. Okay, so we're just going to come out over the leg and then down towards the knee. So we inhale, coming up, lengthen, and exhale down towards the right knee. And forehead as close to the knee as possible. Inhale, we come up, and we go to the opposite side. Exhale. Inhale, we come up. Going to the right, exhale. Inhale, we come up. and exhale. One more time, inhale, we come up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, we come up. And exhale to the left, trying to keep both buttocks on the mat. Inhale, we come up and to the center. We're then going to reverse the feet. So now we have the right heel into the center of the groin, toes pointing towards the left knee now, and left heel in front of the right, the toes pointing to your right knee. Now we go to the opposite this time. So we inhale, coming up, lengthen the spine, and exhale out towards now the left knee and forehead down as close to the knee as possible. Inhale, we come up, and exhale to the right. And keeping both buttocks on the mat. Inhale, we come up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, we come up. And we exhale to the right. Inhale. One last time. Exhale to the left. And inhale, we come up. And exhale to the right. Good. Inhale, gently coming up to the center. And here we can relax the hands onto the knees. Of course, you can sit with the legs crossed if it's more comfortable. And just again, conscious of your lower back, especially here. How the muscles either side of your spine or the backbone are feeling right now. Good. Gently open the eyes. Now what we're going to do is to bring the left upper leg as much as possible parallel with the short end of the mat on the left side. And then we're going to place the ankle of the right foot on the outside of the knee. And here I want you to either use the hand to gently pull the knee in, or if it's possible, if you've been practicing this position with me before, bringing the elbow around the knee and just holding the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, we look forward, and exhale, we look behind us. This time just gently pushing the right shoulder back. I want you to hold the right shoulder in this position as we inhale, bringing the head forward. Exhale, looking back, again gently pushing the right shoulder back just that little bit more. And we're going to do this one more time. Inhale as we come forward. Look straight forward, and then exhale, looking behind you, and again pushing that right shoulder as far back as possible. Inhale, you come forward, and we can release the position. And of course we're going to change sides. So now we have the right upper leg parallel with the short end of the mat on the right side. And we bring the ankle to the outside of the right knee. So left foot, the outside of the right knee. Again, using the hand, or if possible, elbow around the knee, and now holding with the left hand onto the right wrist. Inhale, looking straight forward. Exhale, gently turning the head, and now gently pressing the left shoulder back. Inhale, you come forward with the head. Keeping the left shoulder back. Exhale. Just pushing just a little bit further. One more time. Inhale, head comes forward, keeping the left shoulder back. And exhale. pushing just a little bit more. Inhale, we come forward with the head and we release the position. Now I'd like you to lie on the back. So it doesn't matter how we come down to the mat. I do encourage you to use your stomach muscles, so we point the toes, knees straight, and we use the stomach muscles all the way down to the mat. Good, very nice. Now we're going to bring the left foot to the inside of the right knee, and then bring the right foot beside the left foot, so now the knees are together in the center. Make sure the lower back is squarely on the mat. And we're now going to put the right ankle just above the left knee and relax the right hip. We then pull the left knee into the chest, coming into a reclined swan. And we're going to bring the right hand through the bent leg to the front side of the left knee, and then left hand into the same position. At the moment we're not going to lift the head. I want you to make sure the lower leg is nice and relaxed on the left side. And we just feel this wonderful stretch. If you like, you can use the arms just that little bit more, so we pull the knee into the chest. And you're going to feel this stretch all the way into the lower back here, through the hip and the buttock. If you wish to, of course, you can have a cushion under the head, just make it a little bit more comfortable. And then we release the position, bringing the left foot to the mat, release the right foot, placing the feet together. Again, check the lower back is squarely on the mat. Then we change side, bringing the left ankle just above the right knee, relax the hip, and then now pulling the right knee into the chest. Left arm comes through the bent leg to the front side of the right knee, and right hand into the same position. So again, nice and relaxed here, lower back on the mat. And as I said, with the opposite side, you can introduce using the arms as well if you like, or just having the arms straight. It's also very nice to stretch out the shoulders here. As the knee wants to come back down to the mat, this is sort of separating the shoulder blades in the upper back. It's very nice. Or using the arms just to get that just little extra stretch. Good. We now release the right foot to the mat. So release the knees from the hands. Place the left foot beside the right foot. Again, make sure the lower back is squarely on the mat. And then we straighten the legs. Feet together in the center of the mat. Into banana position. It's not going to stay in the position very long today. So we move the upper body so that the shoulder is at the side of your mat. So you can always look here, make sure it's at the side of the mat, look down the right side of the mat and move your right heel to the corner of the mat, and left ankle over the right. Place both hands behind the head, so we're resting the head into the hands, and here we have banana position. This gentle stretch. Expansion in the lower back on the left side. Allow here the left hip to come down towards the mat as much as possible. Just take a few breaths in this position. You can close the eyes if you wish to, or looking at the top of the room. And then we're going to release the hands from under the head and bring the upper body back to the center of the mat. Now uncross the ankles, bring the left foot to the center of the mat and right foot beside the left foot. Change sides directly, bringing the left shoulder now to the left side of the mat. Look down the left side of the mat, bring the left heel to the corner of the mat. Cross the right ankle over the left and and then both hands again behind the head. So we're resting the head into the hands. Relaxing both shoulders, the arms, and now feeling this gentle expansion on the right side of the lower back, possibly even down into the stomach and the hip on the right side here. And again, just to relax as much as possible. Good. So we release the hands again from under the head, and we move the upper body to the center of the mat. Uncross the right ankle from the left, bringing the right foot to the center of the mat and left foot to the right. Now here, what I want you to do is again bring the left foot to the inside of the right knee and right foot beside the left foot. And here we're going to press both feet down into the mat so we can just lift the lower back away from the mat and place it again squarely onto the mat. And here we just move both feet out to the corners of the mat and completely relax. Again, we can rock the hips a little bit if you wish to. Let's make sure that both shoulder blades are squarely on the mat and the arms are nice and relaxed. So move them also away from the side of the body. This will reduce the tension in the shoulders and the upper back. Bring the feet together if you wish to in the center. Making sure now we have a block either on the right or the left side of the body, depending on which you would like to have. So just go and collect your block, and as I said before, we can have the block on the side like this, on the broad side or on the short side, or even on the end of the block so that it's nice and high. At the moment, I think for today we're going to have the block flat. So again, we bring the left foot to the inside of the right knee and right foot beside the left. And once again, we're going to press both feet into the mat so we lift the hips away from the mat. And we now place the block under the lower back, under the triangular bone at the bottom of the spine. Sacrum bone. So a little triangle of bone at the bottom of the spine just before the coccyx. It's very important that it's sitting there, and then we're going to take the left foot out to the corner of the mat, then the right foot. And here now we're going to place both hands again under the back of the head and just relax the pelvis, lower back, allowing the pelvis to open up towards the top of the room as we relax the feet out to the sides. Make sure the neck is nice and relaxed. As before, if you still have tension in the lower back, we can still rock the hips left and right just a few times before again completely relaxing into supported bridge. So we could bring both feet back into the center now and bring the left foot once again to the inside of the right knee. And then right foot beside the left foot. Take the hands out from behind the head, allowing the head to return to the mat. And then again press both feet into the mat. So we gently lift so we can remove the support. Important here that we then return the lower back to the mat, so we're squarely in contact, the lower back, before we move out the left foot again to the corner of the mat, coming into Savasana, and right foot to the corner of the mat. And here we can have cushion under the head if you wish to, and we completely relax into Savasana. And today we're going to take a short relaxation through the whole body to finish today. Arms and shoulders relaxed. Feet again gently out to the sides. And I want you to be conscious of the whole of the backbone, from the back of your head all the way down again to the tailbone. And just feel the muscles either side of the spine and where you've been working today. Just some deep conscious breaths. Again, inhaling through the nose, feeling the body, and then exhale through the mouth, sinking even deeper down into the mat. One more time, inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One last time, inhale, fill the body and the lungs. Long exhale. Allowing the breath to be now completely natural and without control. Just conscious of each point of contact from the back of the heels and through the whole body to the back of your head. Whole body relaxed. And even as the breath now is completely natural, simply watching this gentle rise and fall of the body, even in the natural, relaxed breathing. Maybe even conscious of any space you feel between your body and the surface that you are lying on. Almost as if the sky above you is holding these parts of the body away from the surface that you are on. Experiencing now heaviness in the feet, heaviness in the legs, heaviness of the upper body, heaviness in the arms and hands, and heaviness of the head. Whole body heavy, heavy body, heavy body lying on the floor. Now experiencing lightness. Lightness in the feet, lightness in the legs, lightness of the upper body, lightness in the arms and hands, lightness of the head, whole body light, lying on the floor. Lightness in the whole body. Light as air, lying on the floor. Just experiencing this relaxation through the entire body, from the back of your heels and to the back of your head. Watching your body completely relaxed and completely aware. Namaste. And when you are ready, slowly and gently coming back to the physical body and coming up from the mat into a sitting position so that we may finish together. Very nice. And the hands together in front of the third eye. We bring the hands down in front of the heart, placing the thumbs gently against the chest. Inhale, exhale forward, thanking yourself for spending time with yourself. Inhaling as we come up and exhaling the hands to the knees. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful evening, sleep well, and next week we will continue with part 2 of being able to relax in your back, which is really nice. Have a great day.